Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another tutorial of UK Textions. Today we will discuss about layouts in Android. So there is a default layout these days in Android which is constraint layout. What is constraint layout? This is a flexible layout. We can move our elements and adjust them whatever direction we want to adjust, right? So here is a text view over here which is linked with these constraints, right? Which are linked with these constraints, which is top, start and bottom, and this is the centralized text view. So if I want to move it over here, it can easily. So if I want to move over on the top or on the right or on the left or in the bottom or wherever I want to move it, it will move flexibly. So look the flexibility of this item under the layout, right? So let's see how to work with this, with these elements. So let's say it says hello world. So I want to say hi friends. So I'm creating over here another text view which is rep content, and same with this rep content, and that's it. What I have done, I just created a text view over here and only give the width and height to this layout, this view, right? But it shows an error over here. What it says, let's see. It says add tools, ignore missing constraints, right? So what we have missed over here is, let's split this code. This is my text view over here. So let me drag this, move it here or move it over here, right? Give a width over here which is this, and what I just do with it, let me remove this part of the code which says it's a bottom to top of, right? It says the bottom of this element will be linked with the top of the element of this particular item, but I want to say the top of the element will be connected with the bottom of this view, right? So let me erase this. What it will do, it will do nothing. So let's say I want to do this, and let's increase the size of this element and say 200 dp also over here, and let me show you when I trigger this and add this over here, it will link, right? Let me show you. I am holding this text over here, but the top text view is moving all around with this view because it is attached with this view, right? So we can say this is attached to the bottom, right, and this is attached to the top, and this is attached to the this one. So let's create another text view over here. So I'm just copying this text view and pasting it over here, and I want to rename this to text 3 over here, and let's say I want to remove all these properties, right, and I want to make it, I want to make the end of this element to this and link with the start of this element, right? So what I will do, first I want to remove this link, right? So this is here end of the parent, right? So I'm removing this, and what I will do next here, I will click here and attach this, and now I will attach this part with this one. So what it will do, when I use this one, it will trigger this, right? So we can easily use these constraints to make our UI flexible, right? Constraint layout is now a default layout for Android developers, and we should want to learn this. It's an easiest layout to be considered while creating a flexible UI, right? So let's discuss about two more layouts that are used to create UI. So let's say I'm creating over here, I'm erasing these items over here to show you linear layout, right? I discuss a lot about linear layout, so let's discuss once again and we'll say linear layout. So in linear layout we have to define the orientation, in which orientation we are creating our layout. These are the two orientations in linear layout, which is vertical or horizontal, right? So let's discuss about. So I'm creating a text view over here. So let me give here the width of 200 dp and the width 100 dp, and that's it. Let me call this again, and it will create vertically, right? It is the preview of this layout, right? These are the three views I attach over here. So if I say horizontally, so it will move them horizontally, but what it does, it says item 1, item 2 and item 3 is outside the activity. So in this way what we will do, let's create here another linear layout, match parent, wrap content, and this we will add these items, cut them and paste over here, and let's say we are using here the weight sum of this layout. So we are using 3 elements in this layout, and we will add the weight, right? So let's say weight 1. So see, it's just or shrink itself. So what we will do with this, we will do this, and with this we will do this, right? So what it does, it sum the layout with 3 items over here, and we just use weight sum equals to 3. So what linear layout do, linear layout works with layouts which is horizontally or vertically. If we use orientation as vertical, so the item will be moved or will display vertically, right? So we cannot use both orientation over here, right? It will shows you the error, right? We have to define the orientation when we are using linear layout as a parent layout, right? So we discuss about two layouts over here, which is constraint layout and linear layout. So let's discuss about relative layout. So we don't have to define here the orientation. So in relative layout we are adding here a text view and giving the width equals to 100 dp, and same with the height is equal to 100 dp, right? So we will assign the top align top align parent top, which is true, and align start parent start true, and it will shows an error. So it will say you have to set align left parent true. So we align this item with and link with these two, parent, top and start, right? So let's create another text view over here, and we will say, we will remove these two items over here, and we'll say align parent true and align is end of pay id, and let's give it an id equals to tv1, and we will add the id equals to tv1. So it will shows an error over here and says, so what we have done over here, we say what it will do, it will align it to id, these id, right? So in relative layout we have to define the alignments in relative layout, but in linear layout we have to just define the orientation of the layout, which is vertical or horizontal. And in constraint layout we just want to drag and drop and link constraint to each other. So hope you will like this video. If you like this video, do comment, share it with your friends. Also like our Facebook page and subscribe our YouTube channel. We will make more tutorials on Android, Java, Python, C, C Sharp and many others. Stay connected with us. If you have any query, you can message us on Facebook page and we'll give you answer accordingly. We will catch you with another tutorial inshallah. Allah Hafiz.